Hello, my Gemini friends. I'm here to talk about the year 2025 for all of you Geminis. The year starts with a lot of indecision. January is a month marked by 3 retrograde planets, making it hard to know exactly what to do. When planets are retrograde, we tend to change our minds constantly. For you, the new moon arrives on May 26, a fantastic astrological event. During this time, many things will begin, and important events will unfold. The first quarter moon, which always brings challenges, occurs on March 6th in Gemini. Pay close attention to this date as it may present some difficulties. However, these challenges can always be resolved. The full moon, which represents the peak and great victories of the year, will take a while to arrive. It will happen on December 4th. The waning moon, on the other hand, occurs on September 14th, a time already marked by eclipses. Be extra cautious during this period as the waning moon often brings losses. Avoid making major financial transactions or expecting significant financial gains in September, as there is a tendency for setbacks. Another major astrological event, Uranus enters Gemini this year. After spending 8 years in Taurus, Uranus will move into Gemini in July. From then on, Geminis will experience 8 years of progress, particularly in fields related to new technologies. Study artificial intelligence, digital currencies, BRICS, blockchain, and everything related to innovation. Uranus is futuristic, and Gemini is a sign of communication. This planetary movement will amplify your abilities even more. Jupiter moves into Cancer on June 9th, which for Gemini represents the second house of finances. This means not only financial expansion but also impacts on family matters, as Cancer is closely connected to home and family. The best direction for you this year is always north. Whatever you are working on, keep this in mind. On July 23rd, there's a powerful astrological event. Uranus in Gemini forms a sextile with the Sun at 0 degrees Leo, a fantastic alignment. The archetype of 0 degrees Leo speaks of strong ambition, so be careful not to let opportunities overwhelm you. Uranus in Gemini also activates a fascinating archetype. A glass boat reveals all the wonders and secrets of the deep sea. This suggests an intense period of discovery. Whether diving into your subconscious or conducting groundbreaking research, you may uncover incredible things during this time. On August 11th, Saturn, despite being retrograde, forms a positive aspect with Uranus at 1 degree Gemini and 1 degree Aries. Aries is linked to friendships and work, so one of these areas will undergo positive restructuring. Saturn represents structure, meaning that changes in your career or friendships will likely be long-lasting, possibly lasting up to 30 years. Venus will also align positively with Uranus on August 2nd, reinforcing the favorable energy from July 23rd. Moving to the beginning of the year, January 30th sees the Sun forming a positive aspect with Jupiter, which will still be in Gemini. On February 3rd, Venus will trine Jupiter, and on February 4th, Jupiter resumes direct motion. These dates, especially February 4th, will bring renewed momentum to stalled projects. On February 20th, Mercury squares Jupiter, followed by another square on March 2nd. These aspects may bring temporary obstacles, but they are part of the process. On May 22nd, the Sun in Gemini will form a positive aspect with Neptune. Keep in mind that Neptune and Saturn will both move into Aries, impacting your house of friendships. From now on, your friends will play a crucial role in your life. On May 24th, the Sun in Gemini forms a trine with Pluto in Aquarius, another major shift. Pluto left Capricorn for good in November 2024 and is now in Aquarius, which for Gemini represents the 9th house, the house of liberation. Pluto will stay here for a long time, revolutionizing and freeing you in various ways. Aquarius rules technology and futurism, and Pluto is here to break down old structures, replacing them with revolutionary advancements. For Geminis, this is excellent news. The air sign connection between Gemini and Aquarius makes this a harmonious and highly beneficial aspect. Pluto will form trines with Gemini for over 20 years, making it one of the best placements you could ask for. On May 27th, the Sun trines Pluto in Aquarius at 3 degrees, a rare and significant alignment, as Pluto hasn't been in this position for over 200 years. Expect important developments around this time. In June, Jupiter will still be in Gemini and will conjunct the star pole Aries. In astrology, pole Aries represents the gate of heaven, acting as a guiding star. Jupiter, being the planet of wisdom and guidance, enhances this effect. This conjunction in June could bring a major positive turning point. Pole Aries sits at 27 degrees Gemini. Check your birth chart to see if you have any planets near this degree. As a celestial compass, Pole Aries has been used for centuries in navigation. No matter where you are in the world, whether in the middle of the ocean or a desert, you can always find north by locating Pole Aries. This reinforces the idea that Jupiter in Gemini will act as a guiding force in 2025. Pay attention to key planetary movements this year. March 30th, Neptune enters Aries, your house of friendships. May 26th, Saturn enters Aries, also in your house of friendships, bringing wise and mature connections. June 10th, Jupiter moves into Cancer. June 18th, Mars enters Virgo. July 8th, Uranus enters Gemini. As you can see, 2025, especially from January to July, will be a hot mess. Expect rapid changes, new opportunities, and significant developments one after another. Eclipses this year will occur in Virgo, your 4th house, related to home and family, and Pisces, your 10th house, related to career and reputation. These areas will be most affected. At first, eclipses often bring unsettling news. Things we may have been ignoring suddenly come to the surface. However, in the long run, they lead to important breakthroughs. Many people think eclipses only influence the exact day they occur, but in reality, their effects unfold over the following months, triggering changes and opportunities. The second eclipse season will happen in September, again impacting the Virgo-Pisces axis. The final Aries eclipse in March will influence friendships and home matters. The solar eclipses primarily affect men, while lunar eclipses influence women and children. Stay aware of these periods. When the time comes, I will release special videos analyzing these eclipses in detail. Well, my friends, that covers the key astrological events for Gemini in 2025. Of course, there's much more to discuss, but these are the main highlights. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. This really helps support the channel where you're getting this information. Sending you all a big hug and wishing you an amazing 2025.